all things metal and that much more. Or I should say the voices of metal, because really without everybody being a part of it, there is no metal, right? As far as I'm concerned, because it's about everybody that's involved. But anyway, um, it's rather interesting. I saw a post from James Hetfield on his. I'm assuming, yeah, it was on. I think it was on Metallica's Instagram page about a limited edition shirt. So I thought I would check it out and get one for my son. I mean, he might not like that I didn't get him the other shirt, but it is what it is. It's a limited edition, kind of cool. It has Denver, Colorado on it, so I thought that would be kind of sweet. Have a little something special. They had something specific for Denver, even though I didn't get to see him in Denver the last couple times they're here, including last night, unfortunately. So it kind of sucks, but that's okay. Part of there's certain reasons. One, he wasn't here. Two, you know, I had some things going on, so I couldn't do it, unfortunately. Um, but anyway, what I'm going to be talking about tonight is a list of songs that are essential, starter pack is what I call it, of songs and song titles for those who've never listened to metal before and you're curious as to what might be a good song titles or songs um, that might be something that you might be interested in listening to. So here we go with number 20. It's Can You Feel My Heart from Bring Me to Horizon, which I've never heard of myself. It was released in 2013. That's probably why I don't know it. A powerful example of the modern metalcore in combination of electric elements, heavy breakdowns, and a huge rhythmic chorus, showcasing the genre's evolution and mainstream appeal. So, if that gives you an idea. Here's another one from Ghost, Mary on a Cross. That was number 19. The album is 7 inches of satanic pain, which is kind of interesting. Released in 2012, and that song I haven't heard, but I have heard some from Ghost. A retro-infused, catchy rock rhythm with a dark, occult lyrical twist, perfectly illustrating Ghost's ability to create a widely appealing and memorable metal. And you know that's the one thing, I'm not a huge fan of Ghost myself personally, but I do know that some of the songs he does do on there. Hello, how's it going? Does on there. How's it going, Little Deb? He. I like that. It's interesting. Um, some of the stuff he does is really good because it's something that most people might listen to, not just people like me that like the real heavy stuff. So I figure this is a great way. It's like I said before, this is one of those. I want to get you started. I want to get you into it. I want to get you hooked, and then eventually you'll start eating like the hotter or the heavier songs, so to speak. That's kind of how I describe it because I did that with hot sauce years ago. I never liked hot sauce, just like metal. And yeah, it was kind of funny. It's like you kind of gradually get into it, and then you start going hotter and hotter and hotter, or heavier, heavier, heavier. And now it's like this stuff seems lightweight compared to the stuff I listen to now. But anyway, number 18, and this is a band that I've recently discovered within the last few years, but they've been around for a while, which I didn't know because somebody kind of corrected me on that on my channel, which is fine. Like I said, I'm not the expert on everything. The song title is "Stranded" by Gojira. Album is Magma, I think is how you pronounce it, and that was released in 2016. The modern progressive death metal with the unique rhythmic sensibility, and environmentally conscious themes featuring crushing riffs and dynamic vocals and performances. Oh, is good. God is by Kanye West. Oh, there you go, Kanye West. Are you a Kanye West fan? See, I always tell people my channel is about metal mostly, but there are a few people that I have covered that's not quite metal. Like Lux Lawless is one that's a good friend of Carla's, which reminds me she put out 2 new songs, and I think her friend actually did too. Plus, she's also featured in the video, Hell or Hollywood. So check that out. And also, if you look at her Instagram page, she's on there too, which is cool because she seems like a really nice woman, and a good friend of hers. I can see why she likes her so much. She seems like a sweet woman. And I made some comments, and she made some comments back. I was just telling her how great her songs were. Anyway, and they're not quite metal, but that's okay. Um, it's good to listen to other stuff besides that. That's it reminds me of, I think it's, I'm not sure it's the song's name 31 Flavors, but it's sort of Sacred Reich, and that's what he talks about. It's like, just don't be a metal dude. Well, there you go. He summed it up right there. Anyway, moving on to number 17, The Sound of Silence from Disturbed cover, which is kind of ironic. My mom doesn't usually like metal stuff, but she loves this song because she loves The Sound of Silence, and she goes, it's so much more dramatic than the original. And even Disturbed, the original guys who sang the song told Disturbed that it was a really good thing. And I'm not a huge Disturbed fan. I kind of like some of their stuff, but not everything. Immortalizes the album cover, album itself. 2015 is when it was released, while a cover of Dave Drummond's powerful emotional vocals transforms it in this classic into a haunting metal ballad, highlighting the genre's capability of profound emotional expression. And I think that sums it up right there. I think it really is very emotional, a very powerful message. Because I mean, The Sound of Silence is one of those things that kind of put you in that person's place, I guess. Number 16 is Blood and Thunder. It's from Mastodon, and Leviathan is the album title. 2004's release date. Progressive sludge metal. Yeah, make sure I said that right. Sludge metal beast, full of intricate and heavy riffs with powerful layered vocals, showcasing a more complex but yet crushing modern sound. Sorry about that. Number 15 is Circice, I think is how you say it. Cirice. It's Circus Rice or Cy Rice, whatever. From Ghost, number 2015 is a blend of classic rock, doom, and occult themes with catchy metalogic. I can't say that very well. Songwriting with Toby Forge's smooth vocals and demonstrating metal's theatrical and accessible side. At least I got a couple likes, and I got one person still on here, which is good. I'm assuming it's a little Deb. Oh, here's one of my all-time favorites, and I don't think this is like super heavy. I think this most people might like this, but I don't know. It's called Psychosocial from Slipknot, number 14. All Hope Is Gone is the album. 2008 is the release date. A modern metal powerhouse showcasing Slipknot's band's blend of relentless aggression and intricate drumming and the surprising melodic chorus, providing their enduring impact. And they've been around for a very long time. I thought it was later than that, but I guess not. Number 13 is the song is called My Curse. Sorry, God, see, you're a little yawny tonight. Sorry. Kill Switch Engage is the band. As Daylight Dies, 2006, a metalcore essential balancing crushing riffs and aggressive screams with a soaring, clean vocals and powerful emotional chorus line. Emotional choruses. Anyway, this is like really long because I got a lot of description, which is kind of nice. I like that. Number 12 is The Beautiful People, and this is originally a cover of another person's song, but it's done by Marilyn Manson, which is number 12, 1996. A raw, industrial infused shock rock anthem with relentless beats and Manson's provocative lyrics encapsulating the dark and rebellious side of the 90s alternative metal. And The Beautiful People it's from somebody else. I forgot who it was originally. Yep. Anyway. Numbers here. Number 11 is The Heist. It's Rammstein. Cool. I like Rammstein. 1997, industrial metal juggernauts with a driving robotic rhythm and tilt Lidman's deep Lidman's deep, commanding vocals, creating an intensely recognizable and powerful sound, which is really cool. Um, I try and remember what other one. Breaking the Law, I think, is another one they did that's really good. Or is that no? That's Judas Priest. Anyway, moving on. See, like I said, I don't know everything. I don't remember everything, so who knows? This is the one. This is the one. Back in 2000, when I was watching Metallica play live at the old Mile High Stadium before they tore it down to put the new. They were building the new one at the same time, so parking was really tight, really thin. But one of the bands out of Korn, Power Man 5000, which and Kid Rock was kind of Power Man wasn't quite as I thought it was good as I thought, but he's redeemed himself since then with me because I got to see him local here. And it was a lot smaller place. I think it does better in smaller places. But anyway, also the band that I didn't know nothing about was System of a Down. That's number 10. Is Chop Suey. And I believe that is one of the songs that Toxicity is the album. So yeah, that was their song. I don't think they had many more albums than that because I think that was released in 2001, and they were touring in 2000. So that one might have been that might have been the second album. I don't know. Or the one I don't remember if I know the first one or not. If there was, either that or maybe they just played it and they hadn't released the album yet. That's what I'm thinking because I know it was in 2000 for sure because I remember it because I had the shirt and it was like the millennial type thing, blah blah blah, Y2K, bull, you know what I mean. But anyway, a unique blend of new metal, progressive, Americana folk influences, chop suey with a chaotic, catchy, and utterly distinct track with a rapid fire vocals and delivery. And when he sings, he doesn't sing. He's like he sings in like he's telling a story. And that's what I like about some of the songs because it's a little bit different. And he does this variation of his vocals and everything. It's kind of cool. It's entertaining, I guess, to see him perform on stage with some of these songs. Yeah, me and my friend looked at each other. Who's these guys? Like, I don't know, but we'll find out. Sure enough, we both fell in love right there at that concert. It was like, God dang, we got to get their album. Anyway, number 9 is La Porte de Mon. Oh, my all-time favorite. If you don't listen to any other song on this list, you must. This is an absolute, you need to do it now. Like, even if you want to stop the video, go watch the video and come back, trust me, you'll appreciate it very, very much. It's La Porte de Monte. I'll spell it to make sure I probably butchered the pronunciation because it's in French. It's A and it's Tout, Tout La Le, and Monte I think is Monde. So you know. It's on Euthanasia from Megadeth, 1994. So if you look under Euthanasia, the album, and Megadeth, you'll be able to find it real easily. The most melodic, I can't say that right, accessible track from a thrash titan showcasing a clean vocals, powerful chorus, and providing a metal's emotional versatility. It is something to hear. It really is. It's just like one of those things I just love. And I listened to it so much in high school when I was doing artwork and drawing. It just kind of got to me like a bunch of stuff. But anyway, it's one of those things. Anyway, this is one I probably don't want to really talk about because of certain reasons, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and talk about it because it is a very good song, and I definitely used to like the band, but I know I'm not as well. I still do. It's just that I don't like the whole thing that they're doing right now. Anyway, it's a song title called "Walk" from number 8 from Pantera. Vulgar Display of Power, which is one of their very, very popular albums, along with Far Beyond Driven and all that other stuff. And Cowboys from Hell, which is the original, I think the very first album they put out. Vulgar Display of Power, released in 1992. The ultimate groove metal anthem featuring Dimebag Darrell's iconic crushing riffs and Phil Selmos's powerful, commanding vocals, pure and unadulterated aggression. And just, Dimebag and his brother, Vinnie Paul, passed away quite a long time ago, but you can still see the concerts and the drummer and the guitarist that are playing from there. They do a pretty good job. I will say that much, especially the drummer. I will say the drummer does a very phenomenal job. He has the setup just like Vinny, because he was a friend of his, and yeah, and he want to show him his respects, which I can totally understand. I don't blame him there. And he's also married to certain individuals that I that I know. Anyway, and I've talked about several times on the channel. Number 7 is song title "Holy Wars." The Punishment Due. Megadeth. Oh my gosh, somebody's sending me messages. Megadeth, rest in peace. 1990, a technical and aggressive thrash metal epic celebrating its complex riffs, scoring solos, and Dave Mustaine's distinctive lyrical themes. Oh yeah, this one is really good. I've heard this one before. It's one of the ones I didn't know about until later on, but that's okay. Let's see. We got number 6 is Master of Puppets from Metallica. Master of Puppets, 1986, thrash metal masterpiece showcasing intricate songwriting, diverse tempos, and raw power, representing the genre in the most ambitious and influential way. Number 5 is Enter Sandman from Metallica. Metallica's The Black Album, which is their most popular album out of all of them, the highest selling album for a metal album ever in history. I think out of any metal band. 1991 is one one of the most recognizable songs ever. Its massive groove riff and dynamic structure made it a mainstream breakthrough, serving an accessible entry point into thrash. So if you've never heard the metal stuff, that is a really good intro song to get into because it's heavy enough but not too heavy. It gives you a little bit of flair. I guess. Oh, here's one of my other all time favorites besides was it the Trooper, but Hallowed Be Thy Name is another one I love from Iron Maiden. Number 4, Peace of Mind is the album, 1983. With a galloping rhythm, twin guitar harmonics, vivid historical storytelling, The Trooper is a prime example of Iron Maiden's signature epic and melodic heavy metal sound. Anyway, hey, what? Oh, I thought somebody else had said something, so I apologize. Number 3 is song title. Oh, that's the one I just mentioned. Wow, I am so good. I mean, that was the thing. This is Breaking the Law. I thought it was somebody else, but it actually was Judas Priest. But I was on the right track because it was a good song. It's a great intro song for people that haven't listened to metal, but want to break into it a little bit and get kind of their feet wet. Yeah, it's one of those songs. Breaking the Law, Breaking the Law, Breaking the Law. I love that song so much. Breaking the law. But anyway, the album title is British Steel 1980, which, wow, that was a long time ago. I was born in 73, if that gives you an idea, and I'm 52. Anyway, uh, uh, a questionable new a quintessential new wave of British heavy metal anthem known for its driving rhythmic memorabilia riffs and rebellious lyrics, perfectly encapsulating the era's spirit, which is cool. Wow, this is number 3. Here we go. Let me see here. Oh, this one's 1970. Ooh, that's kind of the year I was born. Well, almost. I was born 3 years after these songs, and they're number 1 and number 2. Number 2 is Paranoid, which definitely is an awesome song from Black Sabbath, which is Ozzy Osbourne's vocals in there and stuff, and he was a part of that before he had his own thing going. From the album Paranoid, 1970, a short, punchy, instantly recognizable track that showcases Black Sabbath's ability to craft energetic and impactful heavy metal with a distinct metal edge, which I totally agree. It's pretty awesome. It is a good song. It's really awesome. Oh, and here's the one that I think is the most legendary. You probably heard it on quite a few different movies, especially Iron Man itself, the movie called Iron Man from Black Sabbath. And the album is Paranoid, 1970. This iconic track As often created and defining heavy metal, features a crushing riff, showcase slow riff, and Ozzy Osbourne's unmistakable vocals, embodying the genre's foundational darkness and power, which I totally agree. And if you haven't heard it, you probably heard it on Iron Man. I think. I think it's. I'm pretty sure it's on the original one. I could be wrong. Um, I think what they also do is for those who are about to rock, we salute you. That's an AC/DC song. It was probably around the same time, probably 70s. I think it was late 70s, but not that early. But I could be wrong. That would be a good question to find out. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the list for tonight, and hopefully you come back later. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Headbang, like and subscribe to the channel, because without you guys, we wouldn't have a channel. Oh, before I forget, and I was going to do this at the very beginning, I was out watching the movie F1, which is phenomenal, by the way. If you guys haven't checked it out, check it out. It's really cool. It's really awesome. I love the story behind it. I love the race cars in it. It's pretty badass, if you know what I mean. But the one thing that was rather interesting, one of the gentlemen that works behind the counter at the theater recognized my shirt, Arch Enemy. And he goes, something about being a band or something like that. And I said, well, the other shirt is called Venom. It's a black metal band, which is kind of dark, really heavy stuff. Very satanic style, but the evil stuff. But anyway, my friend was wearing that shirt, and he said, "Oh, yeah, these are both really good metal bands." And then he mentioned about my channel. We were talking about his band and this, that, and the other. And I said, my friend said something about my channel, and I said, "Well, go check it out. It's really cool. The Voice of Metal." Um, and hopefully, I don't know if he sent me a message. He might have sent me one. I told him to send me a message. I don't remember his band's name, but he hasn't gotten out quite yet. But I'm hoping maybe, just maybe, that he'll be nice enough to let me interview him and some of the guys in his band. Just because help out a small time band, local band, for now. But you never know. Those little bands become big bands eventually. Depends on how you do things, right? And how things go and how things work out between the guys in the band. Because the guys that can't get along, get together, well, guess what? It doesn't work. So, it's sad but true, as Metallica would say. Sad but true. Anyway, let you go. Take care. Have a good night. Hope to see you guys next week on Friday night. And if I don't have a concert, I'm going to. Who knows? So take care. Have a good night. Don't forget to, like I said, headbang, like, and subscribe. Thank you for your constant support, all the new subscribers, the ones that have been here for a while, like Amber, of course. Yes, I'm going to mention Amber again because she's awesome. And she likes me a lot, so I gotta be nice, of course, right? Because she thinks I'm just, well, I ain't gonna go into that, but we'll talk about. I'm not gonna talk about that now. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care. Have a good night. Don't forget, maybe I'll see you out there watching the concert, and if you do, say hello. Take care. Have a good night. Bye.